All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share this news. Also, okay, my people, the most important thing with the boss brains right here be say yes, he don't boss say US to sanction the Nigerian government and Tinubu over the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, my people, USA to sanction Nigeria and Tinubu and order the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My people, na so we go they get and na so we get them hot and na so we go they be. My people, it don't reach that extent where you go they reach, where people go they fear say so this thing actually they happen. Yes, my people, at this point it has reached where they should actually be sanctioned for the kind of things they are doing and for keeping away Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to this extent. Because I do not understand how a man like that to be sanctioned and be kept in prison for no just cause. One thing is clear, he is not supposed to be there, and that is the truth of the matter. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be there, and until he is released, a whole lot of things will keep on happening in the system. The main thing is that people have failed to understand that, first of all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not even supposed to be there in the first place. He's a man that is not even supposed to be in the prison because he actually did nothing. And because he actually did nothing, he is not supposed to be there. And so the sanction coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, sanction coming for the Nigerian government and Tinubu is so important and is so valid, it's so legit, because there is no reason whatsoever to why you are keeping this man, this innocent man, in the DSS custody for no just cause, for no reason at all. And until they come to that realization, they would not know the true things of it. Of course, we are still fighting for our freedom. Of course, we still have the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Navy, and all the Biafra factions actually working for the good of the movement. And this movement is not a movement that should be taken lightly. And that's the truth of the matter. It's not a movement that should be taken lightly, because every single one of us is being very, very sincere and angry with the whole situation of things at the moment. The main thing is this: we are not happy that the extent that this particular issue has reached is actually where it is at the moment, and that we are still not getting to where we want to be. We are still not where we want to be at the moment. We are people that have decided to go for what we want, no matter what is going on at all, no matter the situation of things at any point in time. The role of we Biafrans, the role that we've decided to take in, the role that we've decided to actually follow, everything we've decided to do has been in guidance to what it should have always been. And that is one thing these people have failed to understand. That is one thing these people have failed to actually understand about our whole situation. We are fighting for what is ours. We are fighting for what is ours, and we are not going to stop until we get it. We are not going to stop until we get to that extent where we actually achieve everything we are supposed to achieve. And these people holding down or doing whatever it is they think they can do to us by whatever it is they feel they want to do is not going to help. We are going to actually make sense. We are going to actually break down every single thing. We are going to succeed, whether they like it or not. We are going to achieve every single thing we've ever wanted to achieve. That is the truth of the matter. One thing is clear: we are going to make it. We are going to make it. And no matter the propaganda videos, no matter every single thing they try to send against us, against this particular awakening, this particular movement, it's not going to work. You know, get as it be where it won't be at this point. It's not going to work. We are going to achieve every single thing we've ever wanted to achieve, and we are going to succeed in that same state. We are going to succeed in that same state without anything holding us back. We are going to achieve everything. Of course, with the help of the PM Brgie doing all he can in his own way to make sure we get there. And slowly but steady, we are going to get there, no matter what anybody says against us, no matter what anybody tries to put against us, we are going to get there.
That is ready for the battle that is coming up soon. So my people, be ready, because you do not know what will be happening soon. Okay, on that note, Obasanjo himself just came out and made some kind of comments, my people. Yes, he just came out and made some kind of comments concerning the civil war. My people, it doesn't really concern us. This particular ex-president, we know during his time, of course, when he ruled in the military time and came back again and ruled again the second time, he had enough time to do whatever I don't know whatever he's saying. But then, of course, the most important thing for us to have in our minds on is that we ourselves as Biafrans must do the needful. Okay, my people, he's talking about the Biafra war. Let us see what he has said. He says here, Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, recently spoke at the conference on youth leadership titled Opportunities for Peace, Roles of the Youths in Conflict Prevention in Africa. He called on youths to be advocates of conversation over violence, highlighting the critical role that youths play in promoting peace. My people, I made this thing recently. I say we cannot go down if you've not done the needful. Peace is not even an option right now. If people have decided not to give us what we want, if you've decided not to give us a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have decided not to give us our Biafra freedom, our Biafra referendum, peace is not an option. And so whatever you say now in a conference might be true and will be moved by gullible people that do not know what the true movement for the Biafra army or the true movement for the Biafra is. They are the ones that might look into it. But the true people know the reason why we've been fighting this hard and we've been fighting for this long. And that is those are the people that will not give up, or that will not be moved by these gullible speeches that he's making at this particular point. He said, according to Obasanjo's article, he said that the country has shown resiliency during the civil war by returning to the round table for settlement in spite of severe conflict. He exhorted the youths of today to adopt this mindset and convince those who lean violently to think twice. Additionally, he emphasizes the significance of fostering a culture of peace and empathy in the next generation. In Obasanjo's words, during the Civil War, we killed ourselves mercilessly and destroyed our best facilities, but we still came back to the round table to get the challenge resolved. Youth must develop the culture of peace, the culture of humanness, the culture of living the way God wants us to live. Okay, so now this is what he is advising them to do. But then to do what is needful, we Biafrans have always been people of peace. We have always wanted peace in our lives. Every single thing about us has always been about peace. We are not people of war. We do not want war. We have never ever wanted war. But then it is the situation people put us into that make us want to lean to war. Yeah, of course, that is the situation. We are not people of war. I don't know if he's trying to say that the war and everything that is happening now is how. No. The youths of nowadays, the Biafrans of nowadays, are leaning into war because that is what they have pushed us into. Because that is the situation they have pushed us into. We did not just wake up one day and decide to wake up and push ourselves into war. The reason why the Nigerian army and the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, are clashing 24/7 is because of the fact that they have refused to do the needful. They have refused to release our leader, Ohamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, that is why we are leaning into war. They have refused also to give us what we've been asking for the longest of times after the civil war. I believe you me, if they have given us what they want instead of leaning into the civil war, my people, I do not think we would have been here by now. I believe everywhere we would have been on their own. They would have been on their own. And we would be where we are because, of course, there is no need for any war and we would be happy with our state. And by now, I believe you me, the kind of progress we would have made would not be one to even be trifled with. But of course, na so it dey be, na so it dey hot. Once you come for these conferences, they will just make it look like everything that is happening now is our fault, because violence is not the answer. This is none of this is going to make the real Biafrans turn away from what is needful. The people that cannot be turned, cannot be swayed by these gullible talks, they know the real fight, and they are not going to give us. And so on that particular note, nothing of such can make us give up on our fight or stop doing whatever it is we've been doing ever since. And so because of that, we'll keep on fighting and doing the needful no matter what. So yes, my people, this is where we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.